Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, and all the drama has led up to this point, the first round of the 12-team playoff. And a home field advantage for one side. This place is rocking. This is a very intriguing matchup. One team that earned the right to host this game and enjoyed tremendous crowd support against another team that slipped into the playoff, trying to establish a tradition now of upsets in the first round of the CFP. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Oh, and he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. That'll bring up second down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that 3rd down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. From the pistol formation. And here's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
He'll throw it now. And it's caught off the deflection. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, did they catch a break here? That ball is deflected. Zone coverage, eyes on the ball. They get their hands on it. But the offense doing a good job to somehow come down with that for a completion.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. To throw, it's Cook. Going for his running back. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Can he take it all the way? And that's a solid return after the interception.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
They're going to run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
The Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
Here comes the up-tempo offense. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. They get him, but what a spin move. That's one for the highlight reel. The Wolverines pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Going the other way, can they catch him? He's past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Ducks. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. And a pick six. A monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. The kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick six. And they recover from that right now. Receiver makes the grab. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Looking to throw. It's Winston. It's a quick grab. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
And the Wolverines come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Looking to pass this time. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. finds his man, has the first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The Wolverines looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Here's a carry for the fullback. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And now the try here for the extra point. And he knocks it right through.
The kick is good.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Number 14 set to kick off.
Bringing it out, it's Fisher. And he stopped at the 18. Returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea.
Take over. 1st and 10.
Retakes the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Oh, that one's picked off. Touchdown, Michigan. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. Quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Keeping it on the ground here. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the 1st down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up 1st downs, and they did it right there.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. They'll hand it off. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They'll switch it up, looking to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Back to pass. It's Cook. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. And he throws his third interception of the day. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Well, this is the chance you take throwing the football in these conditions. I don't know if the quarterback ever had a real good grip on the ball in the snow, puts it up in the air, and the defense is able to come up with a pick.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field, trying to build on this lead before halftime. They got off to a slow start, but they've gotten it going here in the second quarter. In the clear at the 25. Forced out of bounds after a nice game. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
Boy, I thought he might take that one all the way to the house. What a nice job by being able to find that lane in that defense. He picks up big yards, and the defense is fortunate to get him out of bounds there inside the 10-yard line.
Here's a handoff on first and goal. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up.
He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score Michigan 21, Oregon 7.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Set to kick it off.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Fisher. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Ducks offense retakes the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Short return, tackled at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in the zone coverage. But as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And that run produces a decent gain.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. Kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Offense comes back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. And he lofts it deep over the middle. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Second down after the incompletion. Scanning the field. It's Cook. Running out of... Here's the throw deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, it's an incompletion here. And I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. That's reeled in. It's Fisher. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
First down, looking to throw the ball. That's a bullet right into the heart of the field. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook?
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Back in motion now. They'll run it here. Finding some room at the 25. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now. The Wolverines come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime.
Timeout, Michigan.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. He'll hand it off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So it's 3rd down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. He was on target the first time. Can he keep it going from 33 yards out? And he knocks it right through the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Looks like one more play here before halftime. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Wolverines will kick this away to start the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. Back out on the field. Dropping back, it's Cook. Going for a big play downfield. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. A quick spin move. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. And there's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Important second down play coming up. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They moved the ball into good position, but now it's 3rd and long. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. Field goal try, no good. The lead remains at 20 after the miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. To the air, it's Cook. Bringing pressure. And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think of Aiden Hutchinson, who, of course, played here recently. Going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley, Frank Clark. Great tradition of Michigan defensive linemen on full display right now.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down, and he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. So that huge scoring play is wiped away by the penalty. Potentially a monumental call in this game. Second down play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and it's intercepted. He went way up to grab that.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And now the handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up fourth down. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Michigan. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
Now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score Michigan 34, Oregon 7.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to kick this one away.
Bringing it out, it's Fisher. And he steps out after reaching the 30. Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And here comes a deep shot. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Incompletion makes it second down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw. It's Cook. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
That sack sets up an important third down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The Ducks will send the punt team onto the field.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return.
And the Michigan offense will take over first and 10.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Second down after that previous play. They'll give it to the back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
They'll try to run for the first down.
Goes this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. He's going for a big play downfield. That one knocked away, incomplete. Good job by the defense to end the third quarter.
Michigan 34, Oregon 7.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Back to throw. It's Cook. Down he goes. A sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. From the shotgun, drops back. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. He's got some room and some blockers here. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Wolverines. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's no good. He missed the extra point. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Ducks offense retakes the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. He's stopping right at the 24.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the same runner's got it again. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Third down play for this offense. Scanning the field. It's Cook. Pressure is coming. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Man, how do you like to be the offensive coordinator for this team right now with the offensive line coach trying to come up with any answer at all to deal with this pass rush? That's 5 sacks now in this game. They cannot seem to stop this pressure from this defense.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for a deep completion. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
It's a short completion of the tight end. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. The defense setting up to go against this heavy formation. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. They hit him behind the line, and out comes the football. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
Boy, incredible job here by this defense to create this turnover. It looked like this game was over, but now with this turnover, they got a chance to get back in the game.
Oregon offense comes back out on the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. The pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. To throw, it's Cook. Contact as he let the ball go. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Oregon.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slaying it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
Point after attempt. And the PAT is good.
The kick is good.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
40, Oregon, 14.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. The returner is brought down. It's a start on the next drive.
And the Michigan offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They've got a big cushion here in the latter stages. Great feeling to be up big on the road. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Hit as he gets the pass away. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, 3rd down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing 4th down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
Oregon Ducks will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. Looking downfield, it's Cook. There's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Ball handed off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again.